Greetings and salutations to the zodiac sign of Libra. I'd like to welcome you to a general energy reading for the month of November. My name is Cosmic Christie, and this is the Cosmic Circus Tarot. We're going to clear the space here and invite Spirit in and get started with the reading. Any guides, any spirits, ancestors, interdimensional beings that would like to join us, as long as you're on the side of love and light, you're more than welcome. And we so appreciate your guidance, love, wisdom, anything you'd like to share with us. Thank you, and thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Three cards, please. Everyday energies, what's coming towards Libra in the month of November. This little guy that fell down here is flow. So flow is got that beautiful ocean wave there. So there's a concept that things are either ebbing or flowing. And they're always kind of dancing back between one. Once it's completely flowed one way, it'll ebb back away. So the flowing part means things are flowing back towards you. We'll pull a card and we'll see what that is in regards to. Next up we have create. So this is a fun card. Something inside of you needs to get out. Maybe it's a playlist, maybe it's a garden. More than likely we do have that little paint palette there. You need to express yourself with some sort of artistic creativity. Even if you do not have an artistic bone in your body, it's still a very useful exercise for channeling emotions. And there's a lady on YouTube, no idea what her name is, but she does ugly art. Like, she actually encourages you to like make like the ugliest whatever, and then like the ugliest one you draw wins. So it's just kind of like a nice little exercise for people that think they can't draw, and also just to let go of control and just have fun with things. To be creative just for the sake of being creative, not because you're gonna make the most amazing art, right? Last up you have illuminated. So that is a flashlight. It's not a lighthouse. It's not an external light. You are holding the flashlight and you are illuminating the path. So there's probably been some sort of illumination recently, or it will be coming soon. We'll get some more information on that. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot there, Spirit. We're not ready for that. Just one card, please. One card here for flow. What is flowing towards Libra? Two of Cups. Flow and Two of Cups. Perhaps we're coming to a more happy place in our relationship. The energy is flowing back towards you. If you are single, I think that that would be a good indicator that, you know, maybe some dating energy is going to be flowing in your direction. It could also be indicating the Two of Cups means relationships, partnerships, a lot of the times romantic, but it could be any partnership. This could also be indicating the need to go with the flow in your relationships. However that resonates for you. Generating. Take it if it's yours. Leave it for someone else if it's not. Okay. Create. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse and we have Judgment. yeah, I feel like again, like I said, like the ugly art thing, like you know, if you are some type of artist, obviously this, you know, do it. But I feel like this is especially for someone like your, you know, the Nine of Wands is kind of like a defensive energy, um, battle weary. Uh, So when this is in the reverse, I feel like, you know, but the Nine of Wands, it's like, oh, it's like encouragement, like the battle's not over yet, but like you have what it takes. For some reason, I see like this Nine of Wands here in the reverse because like you're not confident in it. And like there's like a fear of being judged by others for what you create. Um, but I mean, A, you could always create something and never show it to someone. I mean, that, you know, just creating for the sake of creation. But if, you know, you are an artist, maybe you're just, you're not sharing the art with others because of this, you know, kind of a little bit of lack of confidence, fear of judgment, um, imposter syndrome. I think this is really telling you to get your art out there. Um, Creativity and also our ability to create, as in life, lies in the second chakra, which is like in the hip area, the sacral area. So it's, you know, where your womb is, or your testicles, if you're a gentleman. Um, but oftentimes, when we have something that we need to create, a creative project, something that lives inside of us that needs to be shared with the world, a lot of the times we can start to experience pain in like the very low back, or in the very low abdomen. So if there is any sort of issue there that anyone's feeling, um, it could be because, again, like you need to put yourself out there. Um, I mean, not that I mean, I think that, you know, you should be proud, loud and proud of whatever you create. Even if it's really strange and niche, there's a freak out there for everything and everyone. So uh, so you shouldn't feel ashamed or anything. But you know, you could also release your art under like an anonymous type, you know, a pseudonym or whatever. So get over this fear of judgment. Um, First and foremost, your own judgment of yourself. Stop judging yourself. And then get over the fact that, you know, other people might think what you do is ridiculous and stupid. Well, like, what's the worst they can do? Like, laugh at you and tell you you're ridiculous and stupid, that your art sucks? Well, okay, cool. People say mean things all the time, you know? Like, what does it matter? Um, that's their opinion. Uh, the next person might think it's amazing, and that's, you know, the thing about art, it's so subjective anyway. So, you know, that's the nature of the beast, right? Illuminated. So for illuminated, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Three of Wands. Eight of Wands, it's very fast moving energy, usually about an incoming or an outgoing message. This could be something with like the internet, the social medias, something like that. And then the Three of Wands, as you can see, she's up there on that hill, and maybe you have really good eyesight, and you can see those little sailboats there. And it's almost like we don't know if those boats are, she's watching them go out, and it's like, oh, you know, I hope those ships make it to their destination ashore. Or is she watching those ships because, you know, finally my ships have come in, you know? Uh, Whatever the case, she needs to have a good vantage point. So this can often mean like not, you know, you're not making a decision, but it's not because, you know, you're being indecisive. It's because you're taking in more information to work into the problem. So with this together and the illuminated card, I feel like you're either going to be doing some research on that interweb or whatever, or maybe even something's going to come across that's to you via social media. Um, that is, it's going to it's going to give you the information that you need to make this decision, um, to move forward. So interesting. I like that for you. We're gonna pull some old classical Rider-Waite tarot cards. We're gonna get 3 across. What's going on for Libra in November? All right. 6 of Cups was your first card that came up. Nostalgia, childhood, the past, usually pleasant feelings of the past. It's Venus and Scorpio. So it's the Empress meets death. So 10 of Pentacles. The ultimate fulfillment on the earthly plane. Being able to leave a legacy behind, like, having all the things, all the wealth. And then the Page of Pentacles. The pages are court cards, but they're kind of associated with like the very pure energy of the ace. So it's like the purest energy of the pentacle. And of the pages, he is the more reliable. So this could be a message about a past legacy, possibly some type of inheritance. Or something about something like in your past, or like maybe something like in your past, or like something like from like your culture, something, or like, I don't know if you come from like a long line of sheep farmers, and for whatever reason, maybe like your grandfather moved away from the sheep farming and your dad didn't want to be one either, but like for some reason, like like you feel very called to sheep farming. Well, it's because like the majority of your DNA strand was sheep farmers. And like your dad and your grandpa just decided to break away from that temporarily. So I do feel, and I mean, obviously sheep farming is probably not for anybody that's watching, but something like either like an old family like business, or even like maybe if you're Native American, like something like from like that cultural root, you know, could be a way for you to, start to fulfill your destiny, to become the 10 of Pentacles, to like make that legacy and have that wealth, like if you're Native American and you wanted to start a YouTube channel with Native American traditional dances, and it just goes viral, and like that's how you start making your money, and then maybe you get into like now you're brought to the attention of other Native Americans, so they start asking you to like speak at conferences or perform, just whatever, who knows. But I do feel like there's something like from like either your personal past, like maybe it was like a past love in childhood, like maybe you really loved Barbie dolls. So, and your favorite aspect of them was dressing them up. So, like you maybe were really actually meant to be a fashion designer or something like that. That's what's really going to, I think, like set you like on the path for your destiny to have the Ten of Pentacles. Um, let's clarify. Six of Cups. Why are you here? Six of Cups is leading into the Seven of Cups. So it's kind of just that natural progression. Um, Seven of Cups can get a bad rap. You know, I think the Seven of Cups, it's those really aren't that many bad choices. They're just, you know, whatever you need in the moment. Like maybe you need a snake, you know? Some people like snakes. But anyways, I just see this as kind of like the 6 to the 7, the progression of things, and let's see the next card to see if that's what I'm working with here, Libra. Next we have the 6 of Wands. So yeah, I definitely, like I said, I feel like you're gonna, you know, if you can go back into your past and like pick out like whatever that is, whether it was like a childhood love or something that's like deep in your DNA, because like so many people in like your past lineage, you know, participated in this activity, but like that is really what, if you make the choice to pursue that, like a lot of wonderful things are going to open up for you. Page of Pentacles, like that's kind of like your destiny almost, I feel like. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords. This is your way out. Whatever this is. Like this is like, I feel like North Node, South Node kind of situations, Libra. I'm also getting that maybe you feel like, especially like say like this is like some type of like family thing, like, you know, it's probably like the reason like why, like, you know, like the situation where like grandpa and dad didn't want to be sheep farmers, like maybe you almost feel like some type of like expectations from others that you're going to do this. And even like maybe like, I don't know, like in childhood, like say like, I don't know, maybe you were kind of like a child piano prodigy or something, and everybody just expected that you were going to be this great piano player your whole life. So like at some point you just like dropped it, like almost out of like, you know, well, this, I don't want to live that life, you know, I want to live my own dreams. But like like there's something about that past activity, like that was your destiny, babe. That's what it was. Let's get a moon card. What's the moon going to tell us? Full moon on the 15th. We got 2. Why not? Let's take it. Oh, we got 3. So you got a new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Think about it. Think about it. The energy is gaining momentum. Meditate and contemplate. Decide what you want. Let the energy gain momentum. And then waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. And have faith that, you know, especially when we're living in a day and age where, I mean, like, whatever your niche little weird thing is, like, you can make money off of it. You can make a sustainable living off of like literally anything. It's just you're only limited by this. Your head, your mind, your thoughts. Tiger. That is the sound that tigers make. Maybe none of you have actually ever been around a tiger like I have. All right, tiger is fire. Lunar force. Oh, look, you got 3 moon cards. Ease in darkness, feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness and to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in that potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. All right. Positive affirmation. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. You are safe, Libra. And I hope you have an amazing November. If this by chance resonated with you, throw it a like, give a girl a subscribe. I'd love to have a second one. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great, amazing November.